The power of attorney, what does that mean? Well, when my parents got into conditions that they were older, my sister took over the power of attorney of our parents. Because at a certain point, my father, who was that thing, he could sign a check, but the check became worthless because my sister can only be the one who signs the check. And the bank was told that my father cannot withdraw any money from his bank account and cannot issue a check because he's getting to that point is I won't drive in a car with him because they're getting to that point where they took his keys away from him a couple of times for that reason. My mother slowly disintegrated. She could read a medical book here, and by the time she got to, she couldn't read a radio switcher, for TV switcher. And there was a thing, when she was in a nursing home, to get into the nursing home, you hit a keypad, 1, 2, 3, 4, star. Inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, star. And the patients would watch you do it, and they couldn't figure it out. They were sitting there watching you. They were watching you to get out of the room. They couldn't figure out how to get out of the room. They were watching you. 1, 2, 3, 4, star. Okay. But as your parents age or you age, you better give that power of attorney to somebody. If you live alone, I would give the power of attorney to the bank. Yes, give the power to the attorney to the bank. If you live alone, don't trust any friend or anybody else. Give it to the bank. That you're not going to write checks, you're not going to use a credit card, you're not going to use any of that stuff. Only the bank can do that. Then they will set up a special fund for you. That all your bills will be paid through the bank. Your Social Security will go in directly into the bank, and nobody will be able to withdraw anything, including you, or you, because so that nobody can steal anything. If you're paying for the electricity, the gas, the water, and everything else, the bank will look at that and says, are you using up 5,000 gallons of water a day? Yeah, I'm filling up the swimming pool in the basement. But you don't have a swimming pool in the basement. Yes, I do. You just bought a what? Wow. How did you pay for that? Well, I paid for it with my credit card. But you don't have a credit card. We're not issuing you a credit card. You're not capable of using a credit card. But your bank will come along and say that thing. Your children should be the same thing. And make sure you got honest children. That the children and your bank will know that. So you don't acquire a credit card when you're not. And when you die, the bank knows that you're dead, and they will not accept anything else. Well, you've been dead for a week, but you went out and bought a brand new car? Yeah, I've heard, well, I know people who have had that happen. They're dead for a week and they just have a new car, or they're sitting in the hospital and they just went out and bought a new car. Yes, there are companies that run their crooks in that. So get the power of attorney, make sure that somebody knows about it, who has it. Right. What I would do is give it to my bank, so any savings I have in there doesn't become gone. That credit cards cannot be used or debit cards cannot be used.